everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a long time. Oh my goodness, sorry about that glare. So I know it's been a while since I last posted, and I last posted was my 36th week pregnancy update. Well, as you can see, I am no longer pregnant. Ooh, I'm no longer pregnant. So yeah, I am no longer pregnant. It has been way over a month since I gave birth. So quick update, because I really don't I always lose, once the camera goes on, I always lose what I'm gonna say, and I'm trying not to be super scripted. I'm not trying to be super scripted with this. I'm trying to keep it casual, trying to keep it cool, normal. Anyway, I had my daughter Eliana Jade at 37 weeks. She was born June 22nd, and I was literally in labor for this amount of time, and it took me literally a few pushes and she was out. I think it was less than an hour that I was able, when I started pushing, it took me less than an hour to get her out of there. And my mind is kind of blurry right now from then, because everything has just happened so fast. Literally, it feels like I had her yesterday, but then I opened my eyes and it's been over a month. Technically, she's 5 weeks old today, and she's actually napping in the back, as well as Mila. That's her over there. There's Mila. So while they're taking a nap and while I have some downtime, I wanted to catch up on YouTube and start uploading again more consistently. I'm going to challenge myself to upload every day for 30 days. And if I could keep it up, I'll keep it up. But it's a challenge because, one, I get bored quick and I need a project or a hobby. And I love creating things, whether it's art or physical art or digital art. So to me, this is digital art, and I am going to use this as my diary or my outlet, my little hobby to feel normal again, because I feel like I sort of lost myself. I feel like I lost myself within the past month becoming a mother of two. It really I feel like it really changes you. You have one and you're like, okay, cool. Then you have two and you're just like, whoa, what is going on here? Especially when you're not expecting it. So yeah, I've kind of been feeling like I've lost it. So I'm trying to get back into the groove of things and feel like myself. And yeah, so 37 week update. I don't even know where to start. I'm rambling, but we're just gonna keep the momentum going. So Eliana Jade was born in the afternoon, and she came out to be 5 pounds and 11 ounces. Mila was born 5 pounds and 19 ounces, and she was born a week early compared to Eliana, where she was born 2 weeks early or 16 days earlier than expected. So she was really tiny, and it was so cute and funny because my little one wasn't able to fit inside the car seat taking her home. She was just so tiny. But within the past 5 weeks, I was able to breastfeed. She was, breastfeed normal and everything's going well. She is super plump now compared to when she was born. She looks kind of like a different baby now. But everything has been so great except my lack of sleep. Girl, I have not slept, but I have not slept consistently, obviously, because I'm breastfeeding, and the newborn stage is always hard because you have to breastfeed every 2 to 3 hours depending on the baby. And then the baby also, at that time, newborns tend to cluster feed when they're going through a growth spurt, and she's doing, I've finally got the hang of it with feeding her every 2 to 3 hours. Once in a while she'll cluster feed. I kind of just go with the flow. You just know when your baby needs milk, and it's a natural instinct. So I'm kind of just going with the flow. There is no way you can have a set schedule And with a newborn, like, you kind of just have to like go with what the newborn needs. And it's hard because I have a 4-year-old who needs a set schedule, but thank God it's summertime and I had the baby during the summer. So I was able to be lenient on the schedule, but now that school's starting, I have to like get a good schedule for Mila. Like, don't worry about my sleep. Like, who cares about my sleep now? It's all about the girls. I'm just getting through this newborn phase. Well, technically she's not a newborn anymore. She's 5 weeks old, 5 weeks young, and that's over the newborn stage. She's just an infant, but still, that it's a lot of adjusting to the craziness. And another thing, excuse my lips, they're freaking dry. They're like hurting, actually. I don't know what's going on. I do want to get fillers because I got them once because my lips were so dry, and let me tell you, they really do help with dry, shriveled lips, and that's what I have. I've tried everything, and nothing works. So whatever, that's just like a side rant. But so that's what's been going on with my life currently with Eliana and Mila. And yeah, I felt like I was gonna have Eliana earlier than 40 weeks, just because I've had like episodes where we thought she was gonna come out. I don't know, I just knew it. But I'm glad everything so far with Eliana is good. My only concern with her right now is that she has a flat side of her head, so I'm going to be seeing her pediatrician about it, so we'll see. But praying it's nothing serious. I know Mila had a flat head and a weird shaped head when she was first born, but it, formed into her normal shape. But it does happen, and their newborn babies' heads, they're malleable, so they're very gentle and soft. They form. It takes a while for them to form into its permanent shape. But I think it was because she was always laying on her right side since the hospital, and it's been fine though, because she is able to move her head to the opposite side. I was afraid like her head was just stuck to the right side, but she's able to move her head to the left side. She just prefers her right side. And I did my own research. There's pillows that you can get. There's little exercises you can do to help your baby with the neck strength, and then to also go to the other side. But she does have a flat side, so that is my concern with her. But so far, to me, she's been functioning normal, and I'm not too concerned about anything else. So Eliana's doing great. But yeah, it's just been kind of like a whirlwind of emotions and lots of changes and things to get used to. It's not the same as having your first child. Things change when you have a second child, and then you have, your previous child to still tend to, which is really, really hard. Not gonna lie, it's a lot of energy, and it takes a lot of patience. Like, I have probably lost my patience a couple of times, and each time I have felt really bad. But I am working on it. I am learning to navigate through this new chapter of motherhood with 2 kids, because it's so different and it's something I was not prepared for. But you know what? Like, you're never really prepared for anything. You kind of just have to go with it and figure it out as you go. And I'm super OCD. I'm the type of person that everything needs to be planned out, everything needs to be on schedule. Nope. When you have 2 kids, that's it. Like, all that goes out the door, and you just kind of have to learn to accept things and accept that there's going to be a mess, that things are never going to be on time, or things are not going to go as planned. And my mom is super OCD, and she's only had me, her only child, so she was able to have her like super set schedule, and I thought I was going to be like that, but no, when you have 2 kids, forget it. So that is one thing that I learned, was imperfection, like accept it, go with it and just have fun. Like, have fun and find joy in the little things, because when you're too OCD, you're literally gonna walk around with a stick up your butt. And I don't want to do that anymore. It's very stressful. But that is my 37-week update. No more pregnancy, yay. Yeah, so I'm really excited that I'm not pregnant anymore, and I'm happy that I have 2 beautiful, healthy girls, and I think that might be it. Like, your girl is done. It is a lot of work, and if God allows me or to have one more, maybe, but for now, that is definitely out of the question. For those that keep asking me. Okay, so I wanted to do a quick update on rebranding this channel. I don't necessarily want this to become a family channel or just all motherhood. It's going to be a lot of me sharing my journey. I'm going to use this channel as like kind of like a diary in a way, or a public journal, a public diary, and documenting things in regards to motherhood. But also I'm going to be sharing with you guys reviews on things that I feel like needs reviewing and maybe could be useful for somebody out there watching. There will be reviews, some tips and advice from my personal perspective, and from my personal experience, and just trying to have fun with this channel. I don't really want to put my kids too much on the internet. They'll be in and out, you'll see them, but you know, I don't want to turn into one of those family channels and everything is scripted. I'm like, no, we're not gonna be doing that. Like, this is totally gonna be for fun, and this is something that I've always wanted to do since YouTube first came out. Like, I was that generation when YouTube came out. I was in high school, and back then it was like all just funny videos and stupid videos, and then like eventually I think makeup became a thing, and now I've always wanted to do it, and I have done videos back then, which I regret not keeping it going, because I did get thousands and thousands of views, and I think I just lost confidence in between and got caught up with like dumb stuff in life. But now I feel like I'm a lot more level-headed than I was when I was a younger adult, and when I was a younger adult, and then when I was a teenager. So I feel like I'm a mom now. My mindset's different. I feel like I'm at a better point to be sharing stuff, because maybe I would have been a mess back then. I'm still a little bit of a mess now, just with more discipline, I guess. So that is my update. That is what's going to be coming in this channel. I do have a lot to share, but I'm going to keep this video short, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Bye.